So the top three would essentially is
For
done.
me, I would say yes, definitely.
So it is all down to that fourth spot.
Yeah.
So from what you know of the teams, and I know you said you could even bring Brighton into the equation, who is best placed right now?
Well, Spurs have got games in hand. So have Arsenal, and they had a big win. I think it's North London, if I'm honest, the best team placed, because how long do this malaise at Manchester United continue? I can't believe the points they're dropping. You know, and it's just become a common theme, hasn't it, in how they're performing and what they're doing and how they're dropping points. And I just think, you know, if they have an indifferent result, and there's no reason to, you know, believe Brighton can't get something at Old Trafford, because they certainly can. You know, it's an incredible scenario, because I really don't know how United could make a bigger mess up than anyone else, because that's what they've done. They've got a really good squad of players compared to most clubs around them.
And as we already said, had they beaten Southampton, they would be in fourth spot right now, admittedly with West Ham still to play this weekend. But if they don't make the top four, Manchester United, let's say, looking ahead to next season and looking ahead to the summer when we're expecting a new manager coming in, how much does that alter, one, who they're looking for as a manager, and two, that manager might be thinking, I don't really want to go to a team that's not playing in the Champions League. Is that a massive... I mean, in terms of what I'm saying is, not only does this impact Champions League football for next season, but could this impact their manager choice?
I'd like to think they know exactly what they need to do, whatever the scenario, Nat.
Right.
Because that club is just drifting at the moment. They have got so many decisions to make. Man United is now the most complex club in the Premier League for me, because there's so many challenges of what they need to do. And it's not, you know, from the boardroom, it filters all the way down to, you know, a director of football, the manager, whoever gets the job. The recruitment team needs to be looked at, and why certain things. I said earlier, I just found it really negligent for that deal for Donny van der Beek to go to Everton. That's a really strange deal to me. And fair play to Everton, Frankie Lampard, and whoever's involved. That is a weird deal. Why he should have been left and not played at all. I mean, coming on as a sub all the time and hardly getting an opportunity to shine in, you know, the Man United colours. It's been a weird one. But I think there's many issues across the board. I think it's the manager. I think certain people have been given roles. I think they need to really think about their staff behind. You know, Mickey Phelan's been there a long time. Darren Fletcher's been given a new role. They need to have a real think about how they run this club, because Liverpool and Man United have got a lot of connections over the years. There's there's parallels between the two clubs. And Liverpool were this for a long period. After the 90s and Man United just started to dominate, Liverpool went through a malaise of terrible times, and lots of things were wrong at the football club. Okay, not just on what we've seen on the field, but way and beyond, you know, from merchandising to how the club's recruitment team and many, many other issues. And now that's complete reversal. Man United have got all them challenges ahead of them, because it's not one thing, it's probably 20 to 30 things they need to sort out and get right, and employ the right people. Now, it's easier said than done, that.
From then what we've seen of Ralph Rangnick's Manchester United, and I know we are led to believe it's this short contract that he has, and then he's moving upstairs in some capacity, but could Ralph Rangnick be the man that continues in the role as manager, or from what you've seen of his Manchester United, it would be the wrong direction to take them in?
Well, the strangest thing for me is that this guy with an incredible reputation in football hasn't managed very much, but was given such a short-term deal. I don't get that. If they've made promises to him, well, can you run the team to the end of the season, identify the type of manager we need, and we trust you, and we're going to go with that, whatever the outcome from when you're employed until the end of the season. I mean, the Pogba situation typifies Jesse Lingard's situation. There's so much uncertainty at Man United. I can remember days, Nat, everybody who played in the game, if Man United come in for you, you were desperate. The players would be desperate to get there. Now it feels like everyone wants to jump ship. That's a complete reversal of what Fergie's United was about, and many United teams before Fergie. You know, it was a club that everyone wanted to join. Now it seems like most of them think they're good enough to play elsewhere.
The Sunday Sports Breakfast with Natalie Sawyer and Tony Cascarino. Sunday mornings from 6 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.